Hey, hi. What I'm going to be talking about today is a very, very known concept. It's no rocket science, and you all know it much more than anyone else, right? This is about uh, breaking out of your comfort zone. Basically, the five comfort zone killers. Okay, so we are all used to be in a bubble of our own, right? So whether we take a particular route to go to the office, or whether wherever, not only office, or whether the shop that we go, or the way we do certain things, we sort of develop a pattern and want to do it in that way always, right? So one recommendation that I give is basically to expand your bubble, because if we are in that particular bubble, anyway the bubble is going to break. We are there for a small period of time in this life that we have, and we live in that bubble. And if the first thing that we need to do is to expand the bubble to break our comfort zone, okay? Because if there is anything extraordinary that you need to do, we need to add that extra in the ordinary. Otherwise, it is not going to happen for us. So, especially if you have aspirations and dreams, probably that extra in the ordinary is going to really help. So, one question I want to ask you is, where is the magic? Have you ever questioned yourself as to where is the magic? Is there a direct connection between comfort zone and success? Have you thought about this? Take a minute, and please think about all those successful people in your lives or in our lives, right? Immediately, the person who comes into my mind is Sachin Tendulkar, or Dhoni, or Virat Kohli, or Obama, or whoever it is, right? Steve Jobs, uh, Satya Nadella. So all these people, when we think of them, has it ever, gone in your mind that these people were in their comfort zones and doing their work? One thing that we are very, very sure of is these people were never in their comfort zones. They were always out of their comfort zones. Okay? So basically, the the connection to success is definitely to get out of your comfort zone. So we need to add that extra in our ordinary to become extraordinary in order to meet our aspirations. Now let me tell you about the five comfort zone killers. So the first one is feel the fear and do it anyway. Okay? This is called the 3 second rule. Which I've seen certain videos and reading about it. So whenever we want to do something, if we do not do it in 3 seconds, okay, what happens is we talk things out. We talk things out with ourselves and end up probably not doing it. So this doesn't mean to say that anything and everything we should jump and do in 3 seconds. But if there is a decision that you are delaying because of whatever evaluation process that you're doing, it's probably a good time to just go ahead and do it, because when we think about it too much, what happens is we end up not doing it. Whether it is jumping off a cliff, or going for scuba diving, or doing that course online, which is going to give you a lot of money, because there is an extra in that ordinary that you need to do. Just go ahead and do it. So the message here is not about being impulsive, but using your common sense at the same time, sort of cracking it when you are in the flow and when the chemistry in your brain is just right. And I talk more about this in my masterclass. So what is the first rule? Feel the fear and do it anyway. The 3 second rule. The second rule is way to break out of your comfort zone is dynamic tension. Keep the dynamic tension going. This is a very good example of having a rubber band in between your thumb and the forefinger, and when you pull the rubber band to a certain extent and really keep on pulling it, at some point in time it breaks. But there is a point when the tension is just right, and that's the one that we need to tap. Okay, so when the tension is just right is when things happen. Okay, so we need to be able to take that decision of having the right amount of tension so that the band doesn't break. Okay, so whatever the example may be, whether it is losing weight or whether it is trying to improve on your performance or whatever it is, if we overdo it, there may be the band breaks. Otherwise, to maintain that exact tension, so that is called the dynamic tension. The third way is try something. There are a lot of things that we have in our mind that we want to do, but we don't end up doing it because we hold ourselves to the highest standard. So the message here is try something, in the sense that go ahead, experiment it, and if it doesn't happen, then you decide to do something else. But if not, if you don't do anything and you hold yourself to the highest standard, because the way, for example, I started off doing courses online, I was not sure of the videos that I was producing, but then the market is giving me feedback now, and I'm going ahead and doing more and more videos. So you just need to try something. Okay. The fourth one is be active, not passive. Many times what happens is we are not there doing it. You're watching a cricket match, with a whatever glass of beer and popcorn or chocolate or whatever it is. But do you want to be doing that, or do you want to be actually going ahead and playing if you're good at it? You need to take those steps to be active and do little steps, do certain actions or small steps towards the larger goal that you have, to be as active as possible. Second, and the last one is projecting outward. Okay, so this is, as far as possible, project all your skills outward. Okay, and make it visible, because what is conscious is seen, and what is not in your conscious 5% of your conscious thinking, you probably don't end up doing it. It's linked to the rest of things, but if you project it outward, because physical is memorable, right? So when you start doing it, bring it to the conscious level of thinking, wire it so that it becomes a habit and you start doing it more and more. Okay. I hope the 5 pillars, of getting out of your comfort zone is going to be going to help you. If not all, take 1 or maximum 3 of it. Do it for a week. See how it goes, and you will be there. Attend my masterclass too to understand more about the brain principle. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.